Hey guys, Brian Gibson, TPC Roofing. Another video today. It's kind of exciting. I tell you what, it's actually, there's no words to express when you have customers, homeowners, and clients that are willing to share their testimony about working with you. I've used it my entire professional career where we do, you've heard of top-down reviews from a supervisor down to employees. Something I did in my 20-year career in commercial construction was I always asked the employees who were under me to review me, right? So guys, these are questions that I, as a contractor, have Googled, and it's like the top 5 questions of what a homeowner, like Miss Dominique, say hi.
Hi.
What Miss Dominique would like to be asked after working with a contractor. And it's also, within those top 5 questions, are questions that I would want to know how it went from my homeowner. What was their experience like working with me in TPC, right? So, Miss Dominique, we've known each other for a few months now, right?
Correct.
And I actually just fell in your life, really.
Right.
You and your husband's life. I just knocked on the door one day and said, hey, got some stuff going on under the roof. Can I talk to you about it? What'd you say?
Sure.
That's right.
That's
right.
For real. I look just like that.
Yes. So that's the response all these homeowners give me.
Uh-huh.
But once we kind of started talking, I was able to, you allowed me access, you trusted me to access your roof.
Correct.
Give you a free inspection. And I came back down and I kind of talked with you and showed you what was going on, right? Did you feel good about that?
Yes.
Yeah. And there was no tricks, because roofers get a bad name, right? And there are bad apples out there, but we don't want those bad apples ruining the whole bunch. There are good roofers out there, guys. Not only us, but others. But we want to give you the most honest review possible, because in this situation, this is an insurance deal. We all are homeowners, we all have insurance, and when the time comes when Mother Nature comes in and just does her thing and ruins our roof or with hail or wind, then we have to go through the insurance company. That's what we pay them for. That process can be stressful, cause anxiety. You just don't want to deal with it. There's more things you'd rather be doing than managing a claim with an insurance company. If it was a retail deal, like I was mentioning before, it's wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You pay us and we're out. We're out of your life. We come in for 1 or 2 days to do the roof at your convenience. But the insurance deal takes a little longer, right?
Correct.
So she is experiencing it completely. And so what we're doing, like I said, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, Dominique, that I think you're going to want to know about, and you're going to like having this information.
Okay.
And then I'm going to really love to hear what you said and what you thought about working with me to date. We're not done. We're going to get a new roof coming soon. We'll have a color picking party. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Are you going to paint your house after we put a roof on?
Yes, we doing everything.
Oh, man. And we do
Remodel.
painting too. We do exterior everything. And I can send you the best contractors on the interior remodel too.
Okay.
So let's start the Q&A. About 4 or 5 questions. So we'll start out like this. Overall, over the past few months that you've been working with me, texting and things, what has been your overall experience? If you had to say, like, grade it on a scale of 1 to 10, if you had to pick a scale on overall experience with me and my company's service for you to date.
Well, TCP, I will give you a 10 because
Whoa,
anytime I text you or call you, whatever, text mostly, you respond back. Like,
it's important.
Important, so.
There's a guy.
It doesn't matter what it is. It don't matter what time.
I know it.
Because you respond back very quickly. So.
Well, I know that it's important to me, and it'd be important for my mom if she had a contractor, to not leave her hanging. You know, your time is valuable, and my homeowner's time. Every one of my homeowners' times are valuable. So when you take the time to reach out to me, I need to respect that and reach back out as soon as possible. Well, I'm glad that I was able to do that for you, and you had a good experience. A 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I really talked to him about it. I was like, well, he respond back anytime I text him and ask him a question.
That's great. So. Well, you answered one of my questions, because I was going to say, did I leave you hanging?
No.
On any of those phone calls or anything? Okay, great. Well, of the overall experience, Was there any 10 out of 10? But I'm constantly trying to improve my customer service. TPC, we're constantly working on continuous improvement. And that's what we've done. We've migrated out of Orlando, Florida on word of mouth, right? And now we're in North Alabama, right here in Decatur, Alabama, moving into Tennessee. It's exciting. So for me to get better, is there anything you can think of that you would say, hey, Brian, for the past few months, this is something I could think you may be able to work on in your craft, in your trade, in your customer service, and just feel free. Let me know, and I'll make a note of it, and I do. I take it to heart, and I'll really start working on it. Is there anything you can think of?
I mean, it's nothing I can think of right now, but
Yeah.
I don't know, keep doing videos and, getting yourself out there.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you very much. And it's not easy for me or a
Right.
contractor to do a video and put yourself out there.
Right.
It's my face, my name. I'm in Decatur, Alabama,
Right.
born and raised, played football at Austin High School.
Oh,
But but I take pride in what I do.
right.
And well,
I don't know.
thank you. Thank you very much. I had one customer that said I made them wait an extra day to pick out their colors. But he said, but I knew you was busy and you called me and told me it was going to be an extra day. And he started laughing about it. But those are things that if you call me, if I'm on a roof or on a ladder, for safety reasons, I won't call you back. But as soon as I can get down and get safe, get my feet on the ground, or if I'm not in the gym, I'm going to call you back so we can have a good meaningful conversation and I can get information from you, answer your questions, and it will be worth your time as well as my time, and it
Right.
works better that way, right? Well, that's great to know. So out of all of that, so you mentioned that I did contact you back when you wanted me to.
Correct.
You give me a 10 out of 10. You're saying, hey, Brian,
Right.
right now there's nothing I can think of.
No.
What if I asked you, would you take and ask, and if you come across your mom, a parent, a family relative, a friend, or just someone on the street in need, would you recommend me and TPC to them to help manage their insurance claim and get
Yes.
the roof put on?
You'll be the number one
Number
guy
one?
I would contact. I was telling my sister, but she already got a roof, so. Hey,
So you was already spreading the word.
I was already telling my sister.
That's great. That's great, man. Miss Dominique, I appreciate it. What we do is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of opportunity there for me to drop the ball, right?
Right.
Leave you hanging, not answer questions you need help on. And one of our things that we do as part of my service is our referral program is top notch, number one in North Alabama. I get one contractor per 16 divisions of construction, and I send them to my homeowners for whatever they need. And in this situation, it was an attorney. We won't mention their name, but it's an attorney that is very good and is the best at managing insurance claims for homeowners to get roofs. It took, what did you say? It took a lot of the anxiety off of you to have to work with the insurance company back and forth all day long, emails, phone calls, answering questions you don't have the answer to. Does it help?
It helps a lot. It takes a lot of stress and everything.
Yes. And we always say, if you're going, not even using me, but if you're going into an insurance claim, find you a contractor that can provide you an attorney that would help you manage the whole process. It's huge, guys. Man, we have covered so much, and you would refer me to the next guy.
I was already trying to refer you before.
But they already had a roof on
Yeah,
theirs.
my sister already had one.
Okay. Well, is there any closing thoughts that we didn't cover? Anything that you would, how about this? Any advice that you would reach out to the neighbor, brothers and sisters of Decatur and of North Alabama? What advice would you give them if they said, oh my gosh, my roof is in shambles, my insurance company has faulted me, they're not wanting to replace it, they're only wanting to put a Band-Aid on it, yet every time I go out, the shingles, I find more shingles on the ground. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give them? My advice would be, hey, stick your chest out, call me, and we'll go together and work through this with you to make that insurance process easier and get you a new roof on as best as we can. Whatever we got to do to make your roof whole again. Would you agree with that? Is that some advice you would give them?
I would agree. Totally agree.
That's right, man. I appreciate it, Ms. Dominique. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure working with you so far, and it is a process, but we're this close. We're this close. And stay tuned. Would you let us come back and do another video once we get your new roof on?
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Guys, she's been working all night long, bless her heart. And thank you for doing this with me. And stay tuned. We'll hit you again with a new video when we put her beautiful roof on her home. Call Brian, 256-476-0224, guys. Y'all have a great Sunday, and watch the weather. It's getting crazy out here. See y'all.